face. Why not then, let's say that same venom at JD's, whose job was it to watch him get his hands wrapped, watch the gloves, all of that, and why not the same venom at him? Because it's like you said, he works for you. Like, hey, that was your job to watch him get his hands wrapped and have him.
Oh, believe Jay got a mouthful. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't fire him because that wasn't that he didn't go against my will of what I've been preaching about for 5 years. I've always told you.
Deontay Wilder fires Mark Brilliant for throwing in the towel, which many people thought saved Wilder's career. In my opinion, the longer the fight would have went, the worse it would have been for Deontay Wilder. This interview with Brian Custer revealed a couple of things to me, and it basically destroys the whole glove conspiracy, the spike water. And when you think about it, it's kind of sad that Wilder's so mentally weak he can't deal with the loss. Champions get up and they fight again. Brian Custer exposed the whole Glovegate theory. Wilder and his fans said when Fury was getting his hands wrapped, the cameras went off in the US. And that's true, it did happen. But one thing they don't talk about is Jay Deas was in the room while he was getting his hands wrapped. Now, if this conspiracy theory is true, then Jay Deas was a part of it. Now, I'm gonna put a disclaimer out there. I don't believe any of it. But if we're gonna go with Deontay Wilder's theory, Jay Deas set him up. Brian Custer said it was Jay Deas' job to watch him get his hands wrapped, and he didn't even do that. Yet he still keeps his job. Wilder tells Brian Custer, don't worry about it. Jay Deas got an earful. An earful, this guy should be fired if he let someone put some egg weights in their gloves. So if we're going by Wilder's conspiracy theory, Mark Brilliant spiked the water, threw in the towel because Tyson Fury's team told him to. We had a shady referee. Jay Deas was in Tyson Fury's room watching him get his hands wrapped, let him put an egg-shaped weight in his glove. Not to mention, the glove got to have a hole somewhere so he can stick his fingernail out so he can scratch his ear. And all Jay Deas got was an earful. This guy should have been fired if all this transpired. And Wilder Man fans, I cannot believe you're buying all this. This guy keeps his job, and basically Deontay Wilder said he set him up. Who would keep a guy around like that who's in the other guy's locker room and he lets him put stuff in his gloves, put holes in it to beat you, to harm you, and you're like on an interview like it's all good? I feel like when Brian Custer asked that question about Jay Deas, he cleared everything up for the Wilder fans. He should have, the ones who have common sense. This conspiracy theory is a joke. Fury has mentally shook Wilder as well as his false narrative channels that pushes this narrative about the loaded gloves, because if it was like that, Jay Deas wouldn't be around. Look at them. A nice, very happy family. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beezy. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gone.
Say that same venom at JD's, whose job was it to watch him get his hands wrapped, watch the gloves, all of that, and why not the same venom at him? Because it's like you said, he works for you. Like, hey, that was your job to watch him get his hands wrapped and have him.
Oh,